Okay, so today we're going to go over how to make supers for Carolina Week in standard definition and high definition packages. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is go ahead, log on to the internet and go to box.net so that we can download our super, our blank super images, as well as pull up the instruction sheet. So that's box.net. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to come to Stuff for CW, and we're going to come down to this blank super HD Trans 30, and we're going to click Download. And we're going to save the file, and then we're going to go to our next one, next file, blank super standard definition trans, hit Download again, and we're going to save the file again. Once you've downloaded your supers, you can go back to the Stuff for CW and just come to the instructions. And I'm going to slide this over and drag it over to my side screen. If you're working upstairs, you have a side screen where you can drag this so that you can refer back to it. So now that we've got our instructions, we've downloaded our two supers, we're going to click on Final Cut Pro. So I'm going to start off with an SD super on an SD timeline. I've already got some media down here that I want to super. Okay, so now that I've opened up my project, I'm going to go up to File and Import and Files. And I'm going to bring in, for right now, I'm just going to bring in the SD, the blank super SD. And I'm going to click Choose. And that's going to put it up here into my browser window. So now that I've got that super in there, I can drag it down to my sequence and just drop it in the gray area above my video line. So that's going to automatically create a video 2 line. You should see now that the super is appearing over top of your video. So from there we're going to go up to the Effects tab. We're going to go to Video Generators, down to Text, and we're going to choose Outline Text. From there, we're going to go ahead and drag that outline text down to the gray area above the blank super and release. And that's going to create a V3 line, a new line. And we're going to repeat this step. Drag another outline text down and drop it in the gray area above the first outline text. And you should have now a video line, V1 with your video, V2, blank super, V3, outline text, V4, outline text. Okay, so now we can start changing our settings. So we're going to double click first on our super. And that's going to open up our super in the viewer window. So we're going to go to the Motion tab. And we're going to change our scale to 130. We're going to change our center to -1. We're going to come down here, click on Distort, and change the aspect ratio to -28. And then last but not least, we're going to click the box next to Drop Shadow so that it's checked. Okay, so now we're going to come on back down to our timeline, and we're going to double click on this outline text on V3. Now I'm going to use this one for the person's title. And again, that will open up that in the viewer window so that we can make our adjustments. First thing, we're going to go to this Motion tab and we're going to click Drop Shadow. Now we're going to go to the Controls tab. We're going to type in our text. And then we're going to change our font to Lucida Sans. We're going to change our style to bold, our alignment to left, our size for the person's title is going to be 20. Our line width, we're going to change to 25. And our line softness, we're going to change to 40. And then for our up-down center, we're going to type in 183. The box next to where you typed 183 determines the left or right, and we'll come back to that in a little bit. And now if we look over at our superline, we can now see that that Chapel Hill restaurateur is down there on our line. For right now, we're going to come on back down to outline text on line V4 and double click on it to open it in the viewer window. Once we've double clicked on that outline text and open the viewer, we can go up and we can make our changes. So in our text, Mama Dip, our font style is Lucida Sans. Our style is bold. Our alignment left. Our size is 30. Our line width is 25. Our line softness is 40. And then our center up down is 145. And now we can see that Mama Dip, her name is there on that top line, slightly bigger than the title line. So now we're going to move these words over towards the logo. And we do that by typing in different values over here in the box next to center. Right now it's at 0. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to try -100. And we can see that that's a little close. It's kind of on top of the logo. So I'm going to back it off just a little bit. Go -90. And that looks pretty good. There's a little space in between our logo. That looks good. So now I want to go down, double click on our outline text so that it opens in viewer. And I want to move this Chapel Hill over just slightly so that the C is underneath the A in Mama Dip's name. So I'm going to say -10 because it doesn't need to go far. And that looks pretty good. When we're talking about left and right, it's a lot of trial and error. You just have to type in a number, see what it looks like, and make a change as you need to. Once you've got your text typed in and your super is all ready to go, now you need to go ahead and render it. So just sequence and render all, and that should get rid of the red line above your name. And the nice thing about this is if you need to do multiple supers for your package, you can click and drag to highlight, copy it, and then paste it. And all you'll need to really change is that left, right, and your text.